Peace, 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 peace. It's the Tonya 23. The Tonya 23. The Tonya 23. Connection. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go, family. Peace to the family. Peace to the gods and goddesses. Absolutely. As yeah. Get your bark on. As I turn over a new leaf. Can you believe it? Yes. Not only is it my solar return under the sun, but it is also a milestone. Yes, I'll let y'all guess what y'all think that milestone is. Guess my age if y'all can. I have had this robe for at least, well, it definitely was since last year for today. And I made a vow to myself that I would not wear it. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm kind of like into doing ceremonial rituals towards myself, and it's bettering me. I'm healing myself at a pace that I can move at. I don't have to pay a bubble out, any of that, but I did invest in my education spiritually. And the biggest thing that helped me out was learning how to meditate and to move through other realms and whatnot, which is why my understanding is different than your average female. But I am a grandmother 5 times over, and everything in the book, all the titles. And I'm grateful for what I offer to the world. And I'm just saying thankful to the universe, and thank you to my YouTube supporters, even though the powers that be won't monetize a sister, because I'm in that all white today, but I usually be in that red, black, and green. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no checks really coming from this, but luckily the universe is doing it. So that's part of my birthday message. My solar return message is to do things for the universe, your God, or whatever. The intent in mind. Like, it's not a bad thing to think that when you do good, good things come to you. Regardless to who you put on a pedestal spiritually, it's still your duty to do good to yourself, others, earth, and everything. In every way you move is to be, in a certain manner. Peace and love. We have Evelyn Martinez. Peace to you, beloved. You are blessed, yes, and I'm so grateful. And everyone is blessed. The fact that you can pull up here and give me the blessing means that you're blessed and you know you are. And that's another great jewel. When you can share your blessings with others, that shows that you appreciate your own. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I'm so grateful to have my milestone and be in good rapport with myself, my family, and children. There was a time when I was going through my journey into consciousness, and I was like throwing certain out my front door and stuff like that. My kids were like, "Mom," I said, "This stuff ain't working. Can't you see? Your brother's doing so and so, you doing so and so, and this, that, and the other." I said, "Yeah, it's got to be something else." And then that's when I decided or I learned how, or spirit guided me, ancestors, everybody was on me to do some research and dig inside myself, clean myself up. They will see the process, and that's how everything worked. And then they fell in line. So salute. Yeah, we definitely at war, but it's a battle of the mind, you know, and they can, like I say, can trap your body, but not your mind. And that goes the same for so-called free people. You know what I'm saying? You got this one, that one, that they can't touch me, and but the real freedom is within, you know. La la, peace, peace, la la. The best YT, you already know. Bless you, sis. Thank you for coming through on my special day. Yes, much love to you. You know, it's like my journey of being a mother also made me super what I am right now. You know what I'm saying? As far as patience, wisdom, patience again, and establishing boundaries, being 10 toes down, ready to goddamn fight about it, you know, and just standing your ground. And then when you do that, you know, the children look at you as, oh yeah, yeah, she's a strong one, and this and that. Because for a long time I was a single parent, you know, and so my first two kids, well, I only have three, but my first two was boys. And yeah, I taught them how to fight. I taught them the rules about fighting. I taught them about bullying and when somebody's trying to manipulate them and this and that. And that's not why I'm sending you to school to learn all this other stuff. You go there and get the lesson. Now, let's do our homework together, because I put myself through college while my kids was in school. So we was at the table doing work together. And they be telling them about all this crazy history stuff and this and that. And I'll be like, well, this the answer they need you to have on the paper, but this is what really happened. And then I take them to the source and then show them this and that. And you tell them the whole thing and that. So they're very well-rounded, you know? And so, yeah, you just really have to pull that veil so the children can see what this really is, because they are taught to be robots, go to school, get the best job you can for the man and make him all the money in the world and never go after your dreams and this and that. And then you get depressed and you eating up all that sugar they putting down your throat. They want you to McDonald's, this and that and that and that and that and this. And then you realize they trying to, you understand? And so when you show the young people that, and when they realize that, the sooner the better, it's better for their lives, you know? You go to work, you do this and that, you need health insurance, but on the side, you be doing what you gotta do, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. That is the way, if you want to make the best of your earthly existence. And here I am at this milestone and I'm talking, but I'm always listening to myself. There's like a being inside of me that's real smart or whatever. But I also have myself, the one that's learning, right? So you know, but you're always a student. And so all these journeys that I've been on is like, let's see, Lala says, yeah, my mom is also a single parent, and now that, like, you know, my dad has a girlfriend, it's hard for my mom to make money alone. Yes, but tell you this, that is a mindset, right? But once she forgets about the love part and this and that, you know, you tear yourself up and you get rid of it and this and that, you know, you got to get rid of it. And then now you're building yourself back up, because I've been there, done that. This is my second marriage. I'm married now, but yeah, so it's just like you learn to adjust and then back on track to your own dreams. And so if you can encourage her to get back to what she loves. And that's mainly where your wealth is, you know, and things you like to do. You might be a good grower or something. Some people just need people to grow plants in their home. What a nice job. You get big money too. You keep the plants growing and this and that, and you leave. You change them from the season or whatever. You got to be creative, but there's so much stuff that you can do. But I find the main thing is people find it hard to put themselves out there, because I too am coming through that type of thing. And so I just was like, I just have this thing, shine, just whatever, put on whatever shiny things you have, and you live in that moment. And when I do that, I really get blessings, you know. abundance or whatever. And you find out, you're on this planet and you have your place in your life and everything. And you you say, okay, there's all these different other beings on the planet. There are some that are doing better things than me and some that are not doing so good and this and that. And then you find yourself in your place. And that's when you got to be 10 toes down, really figure out what it is you want to do and go for it. I have a trademarked product that I make. It's body butter, but it really is healing body butter. I say prayers over it and all kinds of different things. And I've really have been helping people for quite a while with my body butter, right? And it's called Shea Butter Me. I trademarked it and whatnot, but I literally started by saving $5 every time I got a paycheck. I would save $5. And shea butter, I met some Arabian guys, and they was willing to sell me lots of shea butter for not that much money. So I literally kind of started with, I say $5, but yeah. So, and then that turned into having a trademarked product and, you know, having an Etsy store and different things like that. So it can be done, but everything goes according to how you think about yourself. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. That's why people that go through great exposure and embarrassment and this and that, people wonder how they can bounce back, and it is because they have to train themselves to think a certain way about themselves, because no one is perfect and everybody makes mistakes. But the day you wake up alive is the day that you can start to change whatever it is, even if it's just the way you think about things. If you change the way you think about things, then what manifests in your life reflects that. And it really is a nice little equation for making changes fast. You know, Lala says, yeah, and I'm always like, Mom, you need to save. Girl, she saves, but then she loses the money. Thankfully, she's getting a job. I would say the first things would be is to say some prayers, you know, protection. There's always the good Psalms 91. I love that one. It really helps to get distractions out of the way so you could see clearly to do what it is you need to do, you know? And you have great old Psalms 23 as well. I'm actually what we would call a Chemite. That's what these Ankhs are, from the teachings of ancient Kemet. And pretty much that's where the Psalms came from. So that's why they're very powerful still. You know, these are a lot of things in the Bible were borrowed from other religions. And it's always good to have protection over yourself. Get some pink Himalayan sea salt, like a half a cup, and you put that in your bath water. Tell your mama put it in her bath water, and she would take a cleansing bath. You know, you could take a little bit. You could take some of that salt and put it in your body wash and shake it up. You know, if you don't have time for the whole bath ceremony thing, you know. I'm a crystal lady. I believe in my crystals and whatnot. So I would get like a clear quartz crystal and a little candle, you know, and that's how you go in and you soak for about 15 minutes. You get rid of all the crap of the thoughts or whatever, and you invite in new energy. And I'm also going to be doing, so if you can write down my website, it's www.tonya23.com. And there, because I'm a master notary, but I also do wellness, And on my website, I have a blog and different things like that. But what I'm going to start doing is if you go on the Tonya 23 TV, Tonya 23 Experience TV, you will see videos in there about different baths and recipes and cleansing and stuff like that. And I'm definitely going to start going live through my own website, streaming. And yeah, I'm getting ready to get busy. Today's my birthday, so it's like a milestone, and I'm getting ready to take off, you know. So you guys will see me more live and stuff like that. So, I want you to, in this season, which is like the winter solstice, it is a renewing time, harvest and all those good things. You take your salt bath or whatever, and you can do it every time you shower. I do something every time I shower, even if it's pray over myself or whatever. But yeah, we live in these times where, yeah, you need to do these things. At Between Rounds TV, yes, the Scarbarians, absolutely. Thanks for coming through. I had so much fun last night. So, on the infamous Sub-Zero podcast, I'm a part of that group, which are Scarbarians, and they are changing hip hop by making the lyrics better. And they are like, everybody is so dope. And they definitely dedicated last night's show to my birthday, and I actually cried. It was crazy. So I let my family hear it and this and that. But you can't see the live chat replay. So the whole chat like had like 10 million birthday cakes or whatever. Sauce the Boss that's my boy. So yeah, he really hooked the sister up. And it's crazy because I needed that motivation. I'm about to start doing more things on my page and different things like that, because I could definitely get busy, but I have had like a lot of personal distractions and whatnot, but things are to a point where I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Sauce, you know, what with that cocaine on, you know what I'm saying, on that all white, getting myself renewed and everything. You know, that's what this stuff is. Have my little spiritual bath and whatnot. But yes, thank you. Thank you, Lala, for the birthday wishes. Yes, absolutely. I am very, very, very happy. Yes, between rounds. I can't wait until we gotta have like a annual meetup or something like that, where we can get together and party. You know, that would be so great. But yeah, I do party planning and stuff like that. Like I would definitely love to work with Rosie and put something together for the family. That would be great. Yeah, we got to get t-shirts and stuff like that. So much stuff to do, but it's all going to get done. I'm actually releasing a book. It was supposed to be today, but I'm taking my time because, yeah, I need a lot more editing going on. So my next goal is for December 25th, which is my beloved mother's birthday, who passed away in 2020. But yeah, so it's just like Lala was saying, you have to actually get up and do something. So I had this thing, I'm a writer, and I was like, a lot of people call me for advice and stuff. One day I just wasn't with it. I was like, I'm just gonna write a book, and every time somebody call me, I'm gonna refer them to like you refer them to Psalms 91 or Psalm 23 or whatever. I'm just gonna refer them to a passage in my book or whatever. So I kept on thinking about that or whatever, and I had a dream, and it was literally a book that came to me in the dream, and it opened up and it was real thick and it looked like a Bible or whatever, and it was shining and this and that, and I was like, I just knew that. Right? I just knew that I have to write one. So I'm writing a healing Bible. And it's I'm channeling it through a goddess, and her name is Serket. That's my Kemetic name is Serket Amin Ra. So if you ever see Serket, if you go in YouTube and you Google Serket Amin Ra, some of my videos might pop up or whatever when I explain the whole situation. But yeah, I've been channeling and working with I call her my goddess for a long time. And we decided to put together a Bible. I said, since everybody else, I said, if Caesar Borgia or whatever his crazy ass name is can do it, I'm a good writer, I can do it too. So I knew what it was going to look like and all that. So I created the cover. It's like, my goal is to make it either, it's moving closer to 350 pages, but I want to get it closer to like 400 pages. But there's going to be like healing meditations and breathing meditations and all kinds of different tools, after the Bible is done. Then you have your glossary or whatever. And then that's when you're going to have like different books of how to do different things. And yeah, so there's people that do physical yoga. I do some physical yoga, but I also do the mental yoga, which is the main one, the mental one. So, yeah, guys, we can do our thing this year. I subbed because it's your birthday. Oh, thank you, my dear. Thank you. I appreciate all my subscribers, and I'm going to be doing because I need to get my products out there too, my body butter and this and that. It's really already out there. Like, I got 5 stars and my products have been around the world 3 times, right? And so I kind of fell off and this and that, and then Amazon started really, yeah, whenever you start taking off, they start with their crap trying to hold you back and whatnot. So I'm trying to look and make sure my lip gloss isn't making my lips look white. I hate that. Yes, guys, but that is definitely the deal with that situation. I have some birthday cake that I made, my own birthday cake. I actually ordered one. I had one, of course, ordered because I have a new grandson and his birthday was yesterday also. Super crazy. So I got to celebrate my grandson's first birthday, my birthday, together. Scorpions in my family and in my life, I mean, scorpions they just flock to me. Like, I have so many scorpions. My granddaughter is born on Halloween. My oldest son is a Scorpio. My daddy started it all. He's a Scorpio. My birthday is 2 days after his. And so we all have children that have birthdays like almost on our birthday or, you know, in that week or whatever. So this season for my family is packed with birthdays. Oh my gosh. And then the children are going on Thanksgiving break. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving at all, but my husband likes Thanksgiving and he is a great cook, so he loves cooking that meal. I just benefit from the meal or whatever, but yeah, we call it friends and family. It's not Thanksgiving over here. It's no more Thanksgiving. I thought they officially changed the name, but maybe they didn't, but they need to, because it really is friends and family, this and that. And I really think that they had everybody all scared about they snap and whatnot. I haven't, no damn snap or whatever, but I feel for the people that do, and I'm glad that, they'll be able to get their little turkeys and this and that. Because let's face it, people are being beat down mentally, and they don't deserve it. They're just trying to live their lives, but a lot of people don't know about all the corruption. It's all the corruption. And the people that make the rules, they don't follow the rules. We find out they're actually ratchet atrocities that they do. And they try to make us stay in line and this and that. And those days are friggin' over, okay? And they think that there's, yeah, so no, we're not having it. We're just not. And yeah. Thank you so much, Lala, for subscribing. At least I know my channel is still active. I don't know if you guys got a notification. Maybe you could hit the notification bell. But yeah, it's I'm so glad you guys popped up in the chat. Because they had me on. You ain't communicating with nobody, bots or whatever. It was crazy. You would have thought I bought subscribers. No, but if you look at my channel, I had it since, was it 2013? about 2013, 2014. Matter of fact, I have one older than this. It's called Shea Butter Me by Tonya 23. That channel has like 6,000 subs, and they won't let me monetize over there either. And I don't even know why. Because when they started the whole short thing, you could piggyback off another short or whatever. You have your face there and you're making a reaction or whatever. They were getting me in trouble for that. And I hid and unlisted the videos, but that wasn't enough. They wanted me to delete my content, so I bought a big hard drive and I have all my content now, so it's crazy. But they were releasing people's channels that they had forever. See my ring? I got this made for my business. I don't know if it'll be upside down. But when I first started Shea Butter Me, I got myself a 3-finger ring. And they were like, you know, SheaButterMe.com. Whoa. But yeah, so. Oh my God, I got a new sign. But I'm not putting it out now. It's too windy. And I gotta cover it with plastic. My new notary sign. Oh my God, this one is so messed up. But in my neighborhood, I'm a staple. Like, I literally try to be a leader wherever I go, but I'm the neighborhood notary. So we call this a village where we live. It's a place that consists of maybe 5 streets and all houses. And I became the village notary a while ago. So I'm really trying to work on that as well. See my little sign that the weather has beat up really bad. So, yeah, I'm about to kick that to the curb and put a really nice one out, but I'm not going to do it tonight because it might rain or something. That's an interesting plane. Looked like it was spinning in circles. Oh my God, it just made a left. What kind of vehicle is that flying? Oh wow. They've got some vehicles that do nice maneuvers, but you know it's not a UFO or anything when it's blinking red, white, and blue. Like, if it's blinking, that's nothing. That's just them flying around up there. You know, it can't be blinking with no other color lights. It just got to be a certain way. And if you know, you know. If you've seen one, then you know. You know what I'm talking about. I've been seeing them since I was a kid. That's part of the privilege of being born on this day. You get a lot of stuff. You know stuff before it happens, and you can't say anything because then people start labeling you as you think you know it all and this and that. And oh yeah, it really breeds hateration and whatnot. Why you so quiet? Because if I get to talking, you gonna start hating. You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't she shut up? She thinks she know anything about it. So if they start talking about car repair and this and that, and I'll be like, yeah, there's so and so and so and so. I've had 10 freaking cars, and you know how much car trouble I freaking had? Like, I pretty much know all that shit. I get in my car, I crank it up, I'll be listening like, oh no, I got to check so and so and so. And I'll be right all the time. The mechanics, they used to try to get me because I would be a by myself black woman, right? The big ass pocketbook. They think mad money is in there. They trying to cheat me on this and that. I always catch them and made them look so freaking stupid or whatever. One time my door hinge was acting up or whatever, and they had to fix it. So it was like $700 and some odd dollars. I go to pick up my car, right? I'm about to hand him my credit card. Spirit said, close the door. Close the door like that. So I closed the door like that. That just said boom, boom. Fell right back off the goddamn hinge. And I had my credit card like this. I said boop and yanked it back. I was like, go fix that. Y'all must be out your fucking mind. I started laughing like that, right? And I went and got in my rental and drove off. Stuff like that. Like, yeah. When they be trying to get over and I bust them, they be like, who is this bitch? They be definitely hating, yo. I remember one time. All right, so I had an ML320, a nice, beautiful burgundy plum shiny, whiny mofo. The rims had five spoke rims and whatnot. And she was just shiny, and she had some pretty leather gray interior. So it's like wine, red wine, and gray interior. Boom. They like, oh, that shit was so cute, like so feminine or whatever. I almost put eyelashes on my shit, but I didn't. But anyway, so I had that or whatever. One of my, because everything has a sensor nowadays. Salute, Wayno. Peace, peace. Scarberrians in the building. Thank you so much for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Where was I? Okay, yeah, so my shit shining, boom, boom. You know, the stereo was crazy, boom. And they start to know me in the area and this and that. So you got the haters and this and that. So one day, because everything runs by sensors, right? If anything breaks down in your foreign car, it's not the part, it's the sensor. And people be getting people for thousands and great hundreds of dollars on repairs and stuff. But they go in there, boop, pop in another sensor, this and that. They be like, oh, we got to order the part, this and that. You got to leave your car there. You can't watch them and this and that. That's when the bull crap goes down. So my sensor was going down and it was the transmission, it was a gear shift sensor, and my car would not go more than 30 miles per freaking hour. And the engine was screaming like, ah! If you try to freaking go over 30, I got the cruise. I got the cruise everywhere going 30 miles a freaking hour. I was in a shiny Benz bumping mine. Nigga, I'm like, I can't believe this. I hope nobody see me and this and that. So then, they wouldn't know anyway. I still was gliding, sliding, you heard? So then I get to a foreign car place. Boom, they look at my car. They like, oh, you're going to need a whole transmission. It's going to cost $5,000. They see me coming in the shiny foreign. Guess what they was getting ready? I said, put my car back together. I'm coming to get my shit. Don't do nothing. Because it was just there for them to like see what was wrong with it, this and that. That's your diagnostic test money. Get up out of here. Drove my car, 30 miles an hour. Boom. I'm like, what in the world? Like, most high, what's gonna happen now, man? Like, what? I don't get my paycheck for 2 weeks. Luckily, my job was like 4 or 5 blocks from the crib or whatever, so I cruised 30 miles an hour in a cold-ass winter in Albany, New York, frozen, but we in there with the heat, got my baby and this and that. She going to school. So much. So anyway, I get to this foreign parts store, and I see this Jamaican dude that be at going to church all the time. I knew him and his family, but he worked at the auto parts store. So I was telling him what was going on, this and that. He was like, chill, when I get off work, I got the diagnostic machine. Boom, I'm gonna just hook it up and see what's going on. Let me just check it out, you know? I was like, oh, please, thank you, this and that. Boom. So he plugs up my car, this and that. It's the goddamn gear shift sensor. He works at the auto place store. He walked right in. He said, I got you. I said, oh, God, I hope it ain't expensive because I only got like less than $100 in my pocket. He was like, I got you. I got the like 20% discount being an employee. I'm like, good. We go in there, he get the sensor, this and that. It's $45 freaking dollars, y'all. Boom, 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 boom. I'ma need some sound effects. It was $45 freaking dollars, y'all. The white guys at the car repair foreign place was trying to rob me for $5,000. And he had the part in stock. I didn't have to wait for him to order anything. And guess what? He knew how to put it in. It was a easy little spot right there on top of my engine where you take it off and just pop a little plug sensor thing right in there. Put the top back on, close it back up, and I was on my freaking way. Do you know, I was like, most high, hey, hey. I was like, oh, I'm so blessed. So when I was a single mom and I had my kid, I would get blessings like that all the time. I remember one time, the stupid landlords, anytime you move in a place in the summertime, this and that, we ain't find out that the heat was ran by oil on top of paying the electric bill and all of that. We ain't know the heat was ran by oil. Wintertime, upstate New York, we in the goddamn cold. I said, what? Hell no. So, called a friend of mine or whatever, and it was like, yo, get you a motherfucking kerosene can. You can go get you some kerosene, and I'm gonna tell you how to put that shit in your furnace and start it up. I was like, oh my God. And I tell you what, Mary Jane has been my friend along the way. Whenever I am challenged with some wild shit, as being a female, I got to go make the oil tank work and all of that, this and that, have my little, take my little, couple little puffs, and I'm like, okay, you can do this. Always Mary Jane. Nothing more than that. Always Mary Jane. Little something, something. Hey, I had to do everything myself. I needed a little edge or whatever. So, right, what happened is I learned I got the goddamn kerosene can. Take the little top off. Get you a funnel. Pour that shit up in there, about $20 worth in the can. Put the little top back on. Wipe any drips or whatever. Back, get the hell back. And you press this little electric start button. It's like, and you hold it in. Y'all see my scorpion? That's one of my gifts to myself. And I said I'm only pull it out on the week of my birthday or something special. But yeah, so boom, you press that goddamn start button. You gotta hold it in and count. 1, 2, 3. When you get the 4, boom. If it's gonna work, it happens on the 4. Boom. I did it on multiple furnaces at different locations, and it's always worked. I even provided heat for my little babies in the house. Okay. Going out there, I used to have a whole snowsuit or whatever, orange joint, like because I was a Star Trek, I was a Trekkian before, and I had me a snowsuit that had the Star Trek thing on it. So, I was in the Galactic Federation. I was go and fill up my damn can and put it in the back of my Mercedes and go and fill up the damn furnace for the heat for the babies. Salute. Because I've always been at war. 10 toes down. We at war. Scarbarian life. And that's why I loved Scarbarian. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Thank you from Ramscola. Charge it to me not having my glasses. Peace and love. Thank you for the happy birthday. Salute. Wait, no. Yes, between rounds. Yo, y'all, I've been through a lot. I'm born BX. That's why I love that tons, yo. That shit hit different. It definitely do. It really felt good to hear something come from the Bronx, yes. But everybody, yo, I was like, be quiet before I call the janitors. They gonna come clean y'all up. Don't let me call my boy. I was playing with my little grandson. Too funny. But yes, I'm like, yeah, I really feel great to be part of something that's about something great. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna be a supporter. Yes, absolutely. So, yeah, where was I at? Yeah, somebody always trying to get me thinking that I was some poor little single nice looking chick in a cherry ass Benz coming through banging that Jamaican shit because I love reggae, yo, and I be bun Bobby lying down, yo, being caught on ice and this and that and other people out there because you know upstate New York get treacherous. They out there shoveling snow and this and that. I'm coming through banging boom bye bye riding by scare press my little button and shit. I be out. Niggas is stuck, son. Yeah, that's fun. You know, I feel like a little triumph and whatnot coming through playing my little Wu-Tang and this and that. Cream, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they always saw me with my little briefcase and my laptop going to some corporate job, though. I'm a corporate hustler. Yes, and I always been like working with the CEO or the marketing development management and this and that. And I remember I was the only secretary for all of them. I was in the corporate office and I had my own office and shit. Yo, the perks was crazy. But they work you to death. Yes, they do. Yeah, you got to do a lot of stuff. But, excuse me, working there, guess what? they trusted me. And I'm going to say trusted me because I could have been gone. But we used to have events every year, golf tournaments and this and that. And that's when they be donating the big, big bucks. It'd be sometime it cash, all type of shit. But I remember I had to go make a deposit of like 300 and something $1,000, right? And I had the cherry red Benz in this, and I remember when I first pulled up at work with the cherry red Benz, yo, that was crazy. Girl, my boss, she had her little sob and this and that. I pulled up with my shit, and the CEO was this tall white guy, whatever, but he was like young or whatever, but he was like a father, a husband, this and that. But you could see in his eyes, he was like, oh, this just came up. Go ahead, T. You could see it in his eyes, like, oh shit. Because I was like, I had to call in to work a couple times for car problems, this and that. And I was like, I told my friend, I was like, I ain't telling them what kind of car I'm getting, this and that, but my job know I'm getting another car, this and that. So the first day I pulled up with my joint, it was like, Shabba. And I used to be cute, this and that, because my little side hustle is I had to hook up with the Africans in downtown Manhattan when I was getting the butter is bootleg. The butter is bootleg. I mean, the butter is exactly, yes. It was crazy. But yeah, that run lasted like a couple of years. So saying that means when I used to pull up at work and they see me in my car, this and that, and I pop out with the latest little Louis bag. I got the scarf tied in like a bow tie. I got my little business suit on. Yo, I did my damn thing. I got all pictures and shit like that with the presidents and CEOs of these places that I used to work with. But yeah, I get right to the top, this and that. Then they start hating, don't want to make me manager and this and that. So I started my own shit. I got a whole little empire, this and that. I wrote 13 books. They're all on Amazon, this and that, because they got the printing part locked down. But it's pretty cool. At least I'm on record. I got my royalty things set up and stuff like that. So, it's getting cold out here. I need my gloves. Dang, I know I got the Butters gloves. I gotta get them. But yeah, guys, I've been through. Yeah, it definitely is. That's why I call myself Tonya 23 experience, because I've always had heavy blessings over me. But I've been on my own since I was a 15-year-old girl. I had my own apartment at 15 because, see, my parents, they couldn't get along and this and that. They fighting and this and that. So they end up getting a divorce. And I was like, yo, can I have this shit? All the furniture and this and that I grew up with, this and that. Because my father, he went back in Harlem and this and that. And my mother stayed in upstate New York. And I was like, I don't want none of that shit. Bring back memories, this and that. So they put it in the storage. And I was like, I'm about to get my own apartment. Badass shit. Nice shit. So, yeah, they let me have it, the whole storage, this and that. I was like, I don't even want everything. I just picked whatever I wanted, this and that, for my first apartment. And I've been on my own ever since, and I never had to go back to live with nobody. With the Ankh on their head. Blessings to the Ankh on their head. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has always had to come be with me. So I literally am mama. I'm big mama in my family. Plus, my mom passed away, so I'm the next. You're not the next, but you know what I'm saying? I'm Big Mama now for everyone. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, my grandma is passed away too. So I'm it. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely carry myself a certain way, this and that, because I know my family's always watching me. Somebody, my colleagues, this and that. I have a group that I head called Cirquet's Coven. I actually have a coven. Of members, couple of members, and this and that across the country. But yeah, trying to do what I can do in this life. It's all good. Between rounds, absolutely. Yes, I can't even help it. I try to fall back, this and that, and then I end up having to step in somehow, but I don't complain. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yes, the Most High has been good to a sister. For sure. I'm about to go get me a big ass hunk of cake. It's a yellow cake with chocolate. Woo, it's so nice and warm. Holy crap. I didn't realize how cold I was. I hope I don't get sick. I got a little sniffle going on. Heck yeah. Yo, we gonna be at Sub-Zero tonight. Look at my little grandbaby. She did a drawing, and I had to post it up in my living room and this and that. So my little babies with their stuff. I got different little, I got all my kids' trophies from when they were little. I got one son that bowls really good. He got mad bowling trophies. And then my other son, he's a chess player. He got them trophies. And then my husband, he plays pool and whatnot. So he got lots of pool trophies and this and that. But yeah, it's good to be involved in something in a competitive way or whatever. And whatever you do, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Try to do it the best. Like me, it's crazy because when you're born on this day, you be doing mad stuff. Like you got a lot of stuff done. You know what I'm saying? And it literally is written in your natal chart you're supposed to do. Yes, thank you between rounds. I know, I know. And while I can, I'm going to keep it going. I got tomorrow too, because I got a friend of mine that couldn't make it for my birthday. So we got to redo everything tomorrow. My meditation group or whatever. So we get to meditate together and this and that. I'm also growing that group too. We got 3 people. Where 2 or 3 people are gathered, spiritually you got a cipher going on. So I got 3 of us and we meditating, and oh my God, so much abundance and breaking old childhood crap. Maybe some things happen to some people or whatever. I help people recover from sexual abuse. That thing that they don't want you to say, but it exists. I don't understand that. But anyway, I help people overcome stuff like that, you know? So I appreciate being the scorpion because we can go deep in there without being damaged yourself, because some of the stuff is like, let me get a tissue. But that's okay too, you know, because they say every tear is accepted as an offering to the universe, your God, whatever, whoever it is. But tears are considered offerings. Like, yeah, they're serious. Serious, yeah, it's like the spirit world knows you mean business when the tears come. You know what I'm saying? All that get busy when you begging the universe to change your life or whatever. Yeah, don't be playing around. Get busy. Me. Ooh, they be like, she in a trance. Y'all be laughing. I gotta do shama lama ding dong. I mean, I'm laughing, but my God, somebody done called me. I hope she ain't knocked me off my live. Am I still here, y'all? Somebody let me know. But yeah, that was my sister. So I gotta go because the phone's gonna be ringing. But I love you all. I'm gonna be coming back telling more tales about the experience, Tonya 23 experience. Oh my gosh. I gotta tell y'all about so much good stuff of this spiritual, how I had this protection all my life, that has saved my life so many times. Even down to the point where it's just like, hurry up and move to the left. One time, I got this is the going out story. This the headbanger, the going out story. 10 toes down, salute. You're a true Scarbarian when stuff like this happens to you. We walking in Harlem, right? No lie, we're freaking walking in Harlem. I believe it was like 143rd and Lenox, something like that. Straight up summertime. We walking. Me, my sister, and my baby daddy. He's a Puerto Rican looking guy, light skin, this and that. Okay. So we walking. I got on a little cute outfit, little shoes, this and that. Spirit says, look, 3 guys, right? They're gonna be up. There's 3 guys up the street. They're gonna have white t-shirts on. Hurry up and get the hell past them, because they're gonna pull out a gun and start shooting soon as you get to walk past them. They up against the wall like this, chilling with the feet up. You know how niggas chilling on the wall like that. We walking. So I'm thinking, walking and this and that, and we happen to be walking, puffing a blunt and this and that. And I was like, child, I hope you high and that shit don't happen, this and that. So I just keep walking, right? So I'm walking. We get ready to go by that guy, and he make a motion like this to go in his thing and pull out. And I took off. I was like, run, y'all. But I was in track. I was a track star. Yeah. When I was in high school, I took off. I took off. It was some supersonic, absolutely. People were screaming, oh my God, I never seen nobody run that fast. She is great. Yo, the Puerto Rican guys was like, oh my, like she gone. Cause my baby daddy and my sister, they did some shit where they ducked back and they standing right next to the shooters. They gonna stand back, duck back against the wall. But little did they know, a van was coming up Lenox Avenue, about to slide, open the slide door, and brrr, everybody, you standing up against the wall, you can ready to get got with these niggas. Me, I said, pew, and honey, I took off. I was like on 146. When I cooled down on the cool down, I was on like 146. I was on like 140. No, I was right there at the end where Harlem ends or whatever, like 145th Lennox. I was gone. They was asking people where I'm at, this and that. They were like, she God, man. She adios, yo. That shit was so damn funny. Oh my gosh, yo. So yeah, the person that caught me on my live, that was my sister. She was with me that day. Yes, crazy, yo. So I've always had this voice that tell me literally in detail what the heck's gonna happen. And I sometimes I would think, dang, is it my grandmother or whatever? Because I was her boo or whatever. But I had this voice before she passed away, you know. And I know it wasn't my mom because she was alive. No, this is something that I was born with. It's definitely a being because it talks to me like, look, right up there. That's what they're going to. I mean, maybe it's me. Tell me what you think. Put it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Is it a spiritual gift? But it comes to me as a voice. And it talks straight up. They about to do so and so and so and so and so. So I'll be like, no. But yeah, I've had some sad occurrences that actually happened as well. Yeah. I remember my son didn't listen to me and he went and did something else and he got shot. I mean, he survived, but yeah, it was crazy. But it literally because he didn't listen to me and I saw it happen in a dream and I told him. And it came down to like him not wearing a certain pair of Jordan sneakers or whatever because the bullet was like in his leg down there and they was like if he had on a different kind of sneaker it would have been detrimental and this and that. I was like, wow, that's just wow. Because I literally was like, don't wear them shoes or whatever. Wear your other sneakers today. I didn't know why I said it was crazy. Well, my kids be like, trying to hide shit from me, but I'm busting their ass, yo. I be busting them like they try to hide stuff. I be like, gotcha. We got this thing where I be like, gotcha. They be like, get mommy. They be like, I'm gonna get her. It's the last thing. Super funny. But yes, 2023 experience. I will definitely see the other Scarbarians later. I'm about to go get me a little piece of cake and hubby made me some sort of roast beef or something like that. I'm about to tear that out. I'm hungry. Because, yeah, I've been doing like smoothie situation and this and that, trying to do the whole cleanse situation and this and that. Yeah, my skin is reflecting. It look pretty good. But I'm going to keep going. I got this. It's a clean your blood tea. It's called because I be selling different things on my website and this and that, but I don't promote myself because I can't promote myself on other people's websites, so I can only say it on mine. But yeah, I got some shit. Check out my website www.tonya23.com. I can pin it somewhere, but yeah, let me get somewhere and get these lips going. I can't stand when the lip gloss gets cakey, and it's like, yuck. But yes, honeys, happy birthday. Anybody else got a November birthday? Definitely put it in the chat, and I send big solar return blessings to everybody, everyone. Yes, I love to meditate and pray and do my chants and stuff like that. It's just a natural thing. It's my spirituality, and I love it. It works for me and others. And so, hey, I'm going to go down in the book as like starting my own religion because it is what it is. A healing religion, like a hospital, spiritual hospital. I even have a couple of relationships with some young people that are institutionalized, and I'm going to spark off something like that. I actually was listening to Sub Zero, and he talked about pen pal, and I've been that so many times with brothers that get locked up and whatnot. I've definitely been a pen pal because they definitely wasn't getting them collect calls through on my shit. Not too many anyway, maybe once in a while on your birthday or something like that. But yeah, no. Yeah, the brothers behind the wall and this and that. I I have so many sons out there, brothers. And it's like I try to get along with the sisters and I do, but they don't like me, not all of them. It's like I'll be around them, they be like, who is this bitch? She about to get on my nerve. And I stay fly. And when I go somewhere, the bitches fly. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you're going to be acting funny anyway, so my shit got to be together. You understand? So, yeah, I know that joint's going to happen. And I love that I have my husband on my arm. Because if you're by yourself, honey, you coming to get they man. Whatever kind of function it is, they think you coming to get what they got. That's facts. They always think that about me. And I'm like, what the heck? Sweating your motherfucking man. That's the last goddamn thing I'm trying to get. I got my own problems. Shit. But most of the dudes be friends with me and they respect me on another level. Like hustlers, whatever. They be like, yo, T, what up? Yo, kiss me like, yo, she's the motherfucking goddess. Like, you know, they be like, everybody cool, she allowed in. I've been in some spaces where it's all men and I'm the only female and I'm still holding down my female shit. I don't have to like trade my female. It's just that I am like a mother. Like I'm a mother of men, sons. Like it is what it is. And even my husband, he is a testament. Like, he has to understand. I have men that call me, we be talking. I'll be like, telling me about their life and this and that. And I'll be like, well, you need to do so and so. On some friend shit. Like, I'm a life coach. Literally, I've been life coaching for years. You know what I'm saying? And the voice that I have is my coach. And I talk to myself and I figure out what the hell I got to do. And if I'm fucking up, I'm talk to myself. I straighten out what it is I got to do. Because I am my own counselor. And I've always been that way. And I'm willing to share it with others. Because it's easy to get your ass on the right track and tell somebody what they need to do. Because we already got the set of laws, but they didn't give them to us the right way because most people, you know the 10 commandments, but you don't know the 42. It's 42 commandments. And none of us ain't fly until we get them 42. You know what I'm saying? And that is the goal because you definitely got to meet the goddess at the end. So you're not tell anybody that's a male chauvinist or this and that at the end of the day, the one they're gonna really, really attest to is the mother goddess. So they might think they're going to meet Jesus, Allah, blah, 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 blah. Okay, go ahead. Y'all have that. But over here, we already know what the deal is. And the people that we come into, we're going to tell them the truth. It just is what it is. Why do you think women can have the babies and this and that? That puts them in a certain place. You understand? And they can mess with AI all they want. We already got the information. We already know the Akashic records. We bled that dry. We kept the data. So don't even try it. The Matrix is over. okay? They were slow on the draw. Slow on the draw when I tell you. Books of information about the beginning of the universe, this, that, and the other, okay? And these gods that they got over here, they're just but a speck and drop in the book of deities and spirits. There's thousands. They're just for Earth or whatever. When you leave outside of Earth, no fucking body knows them. Word to my mother, yo. And I love my mama. She's in a good place in heaven with the goddess. And she's doing quite well. You understand? Uh, we have our teachings about our ancestors, where they at in the duat or whatever, and what they do for our progress as we carry their cells in our body. They're definitely communicating to us on a cellular level, okay? Yes, entities and deities, okay? Because some of our ancestors have high ranking in the spiritual world. And you might have high ranking as well, which is why you could move the way you move and just be 10 toes down, knocking shit down and living your life the right way, not letting anybody perturb you from that. That's when you get to spiritually get, move on out the way, because you're trying to get me to do some F crap, and we're not doing that. This is what we're doing over here. Okay, we're not eating. We have cakes and stuff like that when it's special occasions on your birthdays. But regularly, we're not dealing with this goddamn sugar and all the goddamn sodas and the this and that. We're eating bananas, fruit, sea moss, kale, vegetables. You got your chicken and this and that, but not too much fried. Maybe a couple of pieces. I said I don't want that. I don't eat no goddamn fried all the time. Okay? You understand, you put your boundaries and you don't let people change that, because when they be like, oh, in their mind, the evil one, they be like, oh, that bitch over there, she thinks she gonna watch her weight. She want this, that, and the other. And they don't care about themselves. They sit right there and eat the garbage with you. Knowing you got high blood pressure, this and that. They gonna sit up there and help you drink an energy drink. You got to cut them people off. And I was born with the mechanism. It ain't nothing to cut up. Oh, I kill myself and I get it over with. I'm gonna miss you, but you got to go. And it becomes something that you can do. I was able to quit cigarettes so many times. Like, I quit 6 years ago. And before that, I quit 10 years ago. But I kicked cigarettes 2 times. You know why? Thoughts. I fucking hate the cigarette. You can even puff it. I fucking hate this shit. It's like, I know it's killing me. Oh, it's got urine in it. Oh my God, I'm freaking smoking liquid urine or whatever. It's got 10,000 chemicals in it. Oh, it's going through my body. Oh, maybe that's why I'm having a pain in my leg. Oh, this and that and this. Oh, I want my kids. Oh, I love my kids. I don't want to die on them. Oh my God, it happened to so-and-so and she got this and that and then she was out of here. Oh no, I don't want that to happen to me. And I don't care what it takes. You say this thing and you just keep eating at yourself. And then you say, this is it, goddammit. Throw that shit. Turn your goddamn back. And when you turn your back, don't turn your back. Don't go back. That was that story about Lot in the Bible. Well, it's a concept. When you're leaving something behind and you turn your goddamn back, keep walking forward. You can look back, but not right away. Get like miles away and then take a damn look back. But when you turn your back on something, that is the ritual. You're turning your back on something, fucking walk. And anytime I did that, it was, they were done. They were gone. They were gone. Out of my goddamn hair, which is the goal. But yes, y'all, I love y'all so much. I'm about to go get this cake. I got the numbers of my age up there, but y'all can't see it yet. I told y'all to guess. How old is Tonya 23? I'm very proud of it, but I want to do a little game. I've I've got a dream I had a dream about this YouTube thing. And that's another thing. Don't don't follow me on this one. But don't tell your dreams to nobody until they get into fruition. Okay? Until they take off and you know they're on their freaking way and ain't no stopping us now. Don't tell nobody until you get to the ain't no stopping us now goal. Okay? Unless you have done your complete protection invisibility ritual, in which I will share at another time. Once you do that, then you can share it, because ain't a damn nobody out there gonna take your and try to run with your. There will be no Jim Jones Max B shit going on here. You understand? And I'm gonna show y'all how to put the shield on you. You understand? The shield on, you're going on out there, do what you gotta do. And you be like, well, wow, it really works because no one's looking at me. You know? You got the blind and you got the seers or whatever. Whatever. Just get out of my way, you know? But yeah, we are gonna definitely. Oh my goodness! At Between Rounds TV said 35. Now you got me laughing now. You are definitely trying to flatter a sister. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Add, said 35. Add 20 years onto that. And that's my age. The big 5-5, y'all. Yes. But I'm still hip hop, this and that, honey. Let me tell you. Yes, yes, that is my age. The big 5-5, yo. But I feel 35, yo. I got my little boxing gloves and this and that. I train this and that. Psst, what? Mess with me, I'm gonna pah. It's gonna be on and popping, like literally. I be training. I got my little weights right over there. I got 15 on the joint. You know what I'm saying? I got my little, yeah, if I have to, you know. But me, I really never have to do that because of the spiritual protection. People get the hell on out my way. I be walking down the street. That's why I be laughing at Sub when he be like, he be hovering and this and that down the street. This thank you. I really, really can identify. He'll be like hovering and moving this and that like I'm a superhero. People be holding the door, this and that. It was this Mexican guy and his daughter, his wife or whatever. And I was coming and he opened the door for me too. And I was like, oh, that was so nice. Thank you. And then his daughter was looking on the second door, whatever. He was looking like, Dad, like, why are you? And he held the second door too. I was like, thank you. Little different things like when I go out or whatever. I get nice treatment and stuff like that. I remember I was in the old beauty supply store. I went in there to get my little white head wrap and this and that. And I wanted linen, and so I got that. I get there. It's this other chick. She was there first, but she was looking in the cabinet of the little earring, nose rings or whatever. So I walked up and I put my stuff on the counter. And so the girl got her earring and then she moved in front of me or whatever. And the black girl was like, I'm going to take her first because she was standing here. And the other girl was like, okay. And I was like, thank you, dear. What's that? Little stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just be moving through. They be like, oh, you could go before me. Oh, thank you. So, yeah, I had to learn how to receive because I'm like, oh, no, I can't accept that. Now I'm like, thank you so much. Blessings to you. More blessings to you. But, yeah, so between rounds, blessings to you. Blessings to you and your family. And you will receive everything you stand in need of. And this new year is going to be really great for you. everybody that's giving love and blessings to the goddess. Because y'all don't know. I've been through a lot. And it's my time to receive love. Yeah. And it's been an experience. Y'all about to make me tear up here. But yeah, I really love the love because I really need it too. We all need love. We all need love and good, positive vibes. I have a brand. Well, it's already in fruition. I have my hoodies and whatnot, but I design t-shirts and stuff like too. Like I've been doing this stuff. I have the thing on my website. So I've been doing patterns, like how to Gucci, Louis, this and that. I've been creating my own little patterns, making t-shirts, this and that. Just setting it up because I want to present it as like a page, so I'm doing like certain ones. But yeah, the creativity is through the roof, and age ain't nothing but a number. Like but being here, I do see and I feel like when they be like, you all old, you don't know what you talking about, this and that and that and this and this and that. Like I've felt that, like I've experienced that, and I was like, wow, people are really mean to older people, and that is the community that they need to tap into because they got all the damn knowledge. Just these young people, they gotta fall and bust their fucking head before they know learn any damn thing. Me, I never had to do that because I was like, oh shit, they fell and bust their ass. I ain't going over there. I'm gonna find another way. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, my common sense ain't common. Like, I got the crazy common sense. But yeah, and I know good stuff. Like, I like nice things. Like, I'll get something custom made before I just say nah. But like, I knew early on that custom made shit was always better, you know? If you could get it like that, like design my own sneaker. Like I got my own sneakers, y'all. It's fucking crazy. And the thing is, once you do one pair, it's a wrap. You got a fucking Foot Locker. If you can achieve designing one pair and you get the shoe in your hand, oh my God. Do you guys want to see my sneaker? I will show you my sneaker. I'll put the phone down real quick and show you my darn sneaker. But I designed my own sneaker and my own t-shirt. Maybe I'll post it in the community section or whatever. But you said yes? Okay, I'm gonna go get it for you between rounds. Anything for my Scarbarians. Hold on real quick, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, so we got here. All right, y'all. So I got 3 items. This is the shirt. That's my pattern that I created. It's got my logo there. And these are my personal sigils on the side. And it's front and back. So that's just one. So once you get one thing, and this is Cirquette's Coven, so that's the label. So that's one thing. And my hoodies, I gotta get that one. It's they're embroidered because I wanted to. Yep, those are quality. What you say, baby? Okay, hold on 1 second. Watch your iPad real quick, because I'm going to be there. All right, wait a minute. Be good. All right, look. Huh? I don't know. Just my sneaker. It's just one pair or whatever. But when you get one pair, It's on for the sneaker store, and they feel so comfortable. I be doing my dances in there. Fire. And when I come see the Scarbarians, I'm stepping with the big dogs, you heard? And we fly, you heard? Right? So that's that. And right, so you got one pair, you could do a whole damn store. I've achieved all these things, right? This is my Coven shirt, so all my members have this. See, she's a Scorpion goddess. And I have like different versions, but this was a dark version, so we had to use like the yellower colors, but yeah. And then you have your protective. These are all protective sigils right here. That's one. And this is the other one. Right there. Hold on. Watch it, baby. I'm live real quick. Let me, I'm going up to check on it. I got it.
I'm gonna charge my phone.
Oh, okay.
Will you just grab my charger when you come back?
Yeah, I sure will. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, that's that. And then I got my, oh my gosh, I forgot. I designed like raincoats, like the London fog, like raincoats that got the tie thing. I'll be trying to design my clothes and stuff. But one day, everything gonna come together, and it's gonna be a wrap, you heard? Tonya 23 Empire. So that is like the apparel situation. And then I got the body butter. I do hair products. I got this, my rosemary hair water grows. It does so many things. It's like 50 things it does. It comes with a card that tells you all the stuff it does. But I grow my own rosemary, and then I make hair butter and stuff like that. Right? So, yeah. I be busy. Mad busy. I have an event in December for my products that I'm going to. And, yeah, that's the deal. Hold on, little baby. I'm coming. My little grandchild doesn't want to take a nap. Hold on. We're going in the darkness for a minute. I need to show them my hoodie. Hold on one second. What you want?
I miss you.
I miss you too, but lay right there. I'll be right there, okay? Oh, don't cry. Come on. I'm on live, everybody. Here, cry, baby. Don't do that. Bet my baby, I'ma be there. Hold on a second. Where the heck is my hoodie? Oh, shoot. It's right over there.
You see your hoodie, Manipula? You see your hoodie?
Yeah.
Oh, good job.
Good job. Thank you, baby.
Uncle was the guy who jacket.
Okay.
Uncle was the guy who jacket.
Yeah.
You get jacket.
Okay, hold on. Look, guys, this is the hoodie. Wow. Oh, shit. Let me see if you can see it. This is my other brand. That is embroidered. But that's my trademark right there, too. So, different designs. Okay. Hold on, I gotta get her charger. But guys, I am going to see ya later. And I gotta give your mother her charger. Much love to everyone. Okay, I'll be right back. Go ahead, get up and put your shoes on. Come down here so you can have some cake with grandma. Oh, snap. Yeah. Okay, y'all. You have the tour of Tonya 23, y'all. Y'all know I'm the real deal, son.
Why is she crying?
Because she a monster. Out here, doing my thing. And, trying to be special on my little birthday. My little grandbaby's pitching hell, so let me go and tend to the business. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love. Thanks for everyone that came by. Look, go get your shoe. Or I'm not, okay, no cake. No cake.
7.
No
Steph,
cake.
Ellie,
Go get your
shoes
shoe.
and come on.
Okay. Yes. The happenings is going down at the Tonya 23 experience, but I'm going to see y'all at 10 o'clock, okay? Much love at Between Rounds. See you later. I see you at the Sub-Zero. Salute. Listen to this crazy kid. All right. Bye-bye.